Hi, and welcome to the Rev Room, where we discuss anything business. I'm Francois, and today I'm sitting with Celeste, a key account manager at BizRev Advisory. Welcome, Celeste.
Thank you, Francois. So nice to be here.
Excellent. So today we're going to talk about the 7 mistakes entrepreneurs make. And we have quite a bit of insight with regards to entrepreneurship and understanding what happens in this incredible journey of entrepreneurship. So Celeste, the first mistake we're going to talk about today is the mistake of mixing personal with business. So what's your take on that today?
Francois, unfortunately, that's something we see every day and a massive mistake that entrepreneurs make. It's so easy to swipe that business card, but it has various impacts on your business that negatively impacts all the work that you're trying to do. So the first problem that I do see every day is that clients use their business cards to buy personal things. It stacks up a loan account. And then in turn, this generates interest payments at the end of the day. It incurs accounting costs that's unnecessary because for every transaction you have extra costs that you have to do, and it gives you unclean books. So my personal approach is to have clean books, to have it really put together nicely, and having personal transactions doesn't help with that.
Great, but it sounds a bit messy if you have a contamination between personal and business anyway.
It is definitely messy, and definitely encourage not to do that. Keep your business separate, your personal separate, put your money, your salary into your personal account, do all your transactions there, and business stays in business.
Excellent. Sounds quite simple. All right, so mistake number 2 is ignoring cash flow in favor of profit.
It is a general idea to look at the bottom line, which is profit at the end of the day. But a profit figure can so easily be manipulated and is not always the perfect idea or the perfect picture of your business. Cash flow is your everyday purpose. Cash flow is king. If your cash flow runs correctly, runs properly, you have space and money to generate more business, create products, pay your suppliers, all kinds of different things. So the philosophy we follow is that you should have 3 months of cash flow at least to cover your basic costs every month.
So the cash flow you're referring to for the 3 months is your overhead costs. So you
Yes.
keep 3 months of overhead costs. That helps as a buffer to protect your cash flow.
Yes,
Right.
and gives you the stability and space to grow, and then you know your bills are covered every month.
All right. Okay. All right, great, Celeste. So the third mistake is not keeping proper records and or backups. What do you have to say about that?
It's so important, and something that many people miss is to know that those little small admin things that gets done every day have to be done. And those slips that you throw in the bin or get lost, and it's really important to keep them. So we personally make use of Xero, which is a cloud-based accounting system, and it integrates with HubDoc, which is such a fantastic program. You literally buy something from Checkers, take the photo immediately, and the accountants link it all together. And years from now, you can go back to that exact slip and you can pull it up easily and you have all the information. So be it if it's you want to know what you paid a supplier before or VAT audits or whatever you need, those documents are always ready available.
Excellent. And so do you exclusively use Xero?
Yes, indeed, we exclusively use Xero. It's really accounting made easy. It's easy for the entrepreneurs, for anybody that is not really comfortable with technology. It's not a big thing to learn, and it's quick and easy on your phone, accessible all the time, and the same with HubDoc. It takes 1 second, take a photo, and the data is always there.
Great, and it is quite reasonable.
Yes, very reasonable for all the functions that you get.
Excellent. All right, Celeste, let's have a look at mistake number 4. Um, doing it alone. For the entrepreneurs to go on this journey, fighting on their own, what do you think about that?
Entrepreneurship is a very lonely road. And that's why you get professionals to walk this road with you, to take your hand. It's something that we're really proud of, I think, at BizRev, and that we do differently. And I enjoy doing it. That's my personal thing. Is I love walking the road with my clients, be it hard times, good times. We're sad with them, celebrate with them, work hard with them. And the reason for this is that you don't need to be alone. If you have the right advice and you have someone walking the path with you, or that you can bounce ideas off of, and somebody that you can trust with advice and opinions to move forward and to grow.
Great. All right, that takes us to mistake number 5, undercharging out of fear.
Francois, so if you ask your question, what is your value? What is the value that you are offering your clients? Be it in a product or a service that you're generating, what is the value that you're giving? And then you put a price to that value. That is the value that you have to stand with. And you have to back your own value and believe in your own value. People so easily, you give a quote and they say, oh no, this is way too expensive, I'm not doing it, I'm going to someone else. Then stick to what you believe in, what your value is. Stay with it, believe in yourself and in the product that you're offering, and people will come to you and see the value that you have.
We live in a very price competitive world, and that's why people want a cheaper price for everything, and sometimes unnecessarily so. So stick with your values. I like it. All right, mistake number 6, not having a basic compliance plan.
Francois, compliance is a big thing that many entrepreneurs are not aware of. Small things like annual CIPC returns. If that's not done, you can lose the name of your company. It can go into deregistration. Something that you or your family have built for many years and you're so proud of is so easy to lose if you don't do something as small as do an annual return. SARS returns, it racks up and stacks up payments, interest, all kinds of different things if you don't stay up to date with compliance. That's where professionals come in. If you have the right advice, there's new things coming into compliance every day, new things that we have to introduce to our clients, like beneficial ownership that came in recently that needs to be done, and that's where we come in, is we give the right advice and make sure our clients are compliant. And the nice thing is also that most of the stuff happens in the background. It's not an effort for them. It's not something that they really need to spend time on. It's something that we make the clock work at the back, and they get to do what they're good at.
We're living in a very, very interesting time where compliance is a necessity in every aspect. Many times you're not able to do business without being compliant, and we're the guys to help you with that. Okay, so our last one, a very interesting one, the mistake number 7. For any entrepreneur who doesn't have an exit strategy or a continuity strategy.
So something that everyone doesn't think about. Often business owners open a business because they have an idea and they just jump into it, and they don't really look or think about what is their future planning for that business. What do they want out of it? What is the personal value that they want to see in that business? And what we're talking about is either an exit strategy. Are you building this business to later on sell it for a profit? Or are you creating this business to build an empire for you and your family? Do you want to leave something for your children one day? What is the purpose of waking up every day, and why are you driving your business? What is your belief in what you want to see where it's going? And that you need to think about. It's not just waking up and going through every day and not really knowing what your purpose is.
Excellent. So, do we have any stories that we can tell?
Way too many, Francois. It's I always say people don't think accounting is exciting, but with our range of clients, there are so many exciting things and so many interesting people. And on a daily basis, we get new clients where I can pinpoint one of these 7 mistakes in every one of them. Some of them have all of them, some only have a few. So if we get clients that you can see it's not compliant, or small things like moving their personal expenses to their personal bank accounts, or SARS debt, or tax returns that hasn't been done, there are so many stories, but that's where we come in. That's where we're the helping hand. We take your hand and we lead you into the right direction. We'll support you through it all, and we love doing it. We love seeing our clients succeed. We have people that we help in every industry, be it manufacturing, service industries, farming, and it's so exciting to learn what they do and what their passions are and to walk this road with them.
Excellent. Thank you for tuning into the Rev Room, where growth meets execution. If you've liked what we've had to say, like and subscribe and drop a comment. We'd love to chat with you.